What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome to my YouTube channel, ViBE Going Live. I am Stony. I'm just gonna back you guys up. Okay. So let's tap in. Okay, so it looks like you are in the energy to receive like money, right? You could have been making moves and then like now you stopped for some reason because you're in a receiving energy. So it's like you're waiting right now. You're waiting. Your energy is that you are literally waiting for some type of finances or waiting for this opportunity because there is a financial opportunity coming in for you guys when it comes to money. Like I do see you making moves based on this opportunity that's going to be given to you. But the thing is that, right, you have 10 of diamonds at the bottom. So, hold on 1 second. So, you guys are getting a lot of money. Like, a lump sum of money is coming in. You have some type of skill, some type of talent. All right? You guys are, like, hard workers. Okay? And you are very skilled. You have some type of skill. You have some type of talent or it's like some type of gift, and the Most High God is wanting you to use this gift. The Most High God wants you to use this gift, but not the way you think, because you guys are hard workers, but it's like the way you think, there's like a lot of pressure on you mentally. You might feel like you're obligated to do certain things, like you're obligated to do this, and you may feel like you don't have a choice when it comes to something. Like you might feel like you have to go out in a matrix and work out in a matrix. But God is saying that He gave you guys some type of gift or some type of talent in order for you to reach this 10 of Pentacles. There's some type of gift or some type of talent that you have, a skill that you have that will make you money. Okay, you just have to get your mind like out of the matrix. Stop thinking that you have to work really hard. Like this is something that you don't have to work really hard and do. Yeah, it's like you're waiting for inspiration, and you possibly should just be making moves based on your skill. All right, you might be blocking this out, or you just don't know what it is. You need to use your imagination. You could just be blocking it out. There's some type of illusion casted over like your skill. If you're like a YouTuber or a social media influencer, you could be shadow banned, but you're very skillful and it's meant to make you money, but you may be shadow banned. And you're very smart. It's like you're using your education because you may feel more comfortable being like feeling obligated. Like you may feel more comfortable or smarter when you're like in the world, when you're an employee. It's easier when you're an employee, but it's harder when you're gifted and you're like an entrepreneur, because it's giving entrepreneur energy. But for some reason you're not seeing your gift that you have. Yeah, and it's going to bring you into a nice financial position with the King of Diamonds. But I feel like you may be like feeling rejected, or you may not believe in yourself with the Four of Cups at the bottom. Maybe you don't believe in yourself. Maybe you feel like, well, no, I feel safer at a job. Okay, and it could be because, like I said, you could be being like shadow banned, or this could be your own mental that is blocking out your gift. Like you don't even acknowledge your own gift and your own talents and your own skills, because you just feel more comfortable working for someone. So that's why it's like money is kind of slow, or you get to a certain point and then you end up in a waiting mode. It's because God wants you to realize your own talents. God wants you to realize your own talents, and that He gave you the idea. He wants you to work on this idea that He gave you. God wants you to be comfortable working on whatever inspirational idea and vision that He gave you. Like God gave you a vision and He wants you to work on that. But it's like you may feel like overwhelmed when it comes to this vision, but you're not. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. All right, you may be more intelligent than like an employer. Okay, it's like you need to be the boss. With the King of Diamonds right here, you're going to be in a position to be an employer and not an employee, but you have to really see yourself as a boss. Like God is trying to show you that you are definitely a boss. You have that boss energy. Okay, you just need to take advantage of this opportunity that's coming. Okay, you need to make concrete moves, concrete decisions, and just really believe in yourself. That's all it really is. It's like you just feel comfortable, having a boss, but you are a boss. All right, but if you're wondering where money is, that's where the money is. The money is in your talent. The money is in your skill. The money is in something that God gave you. God made you like a hard worker, a really hard worker. But you're not getting to the Ten of Pentacles because He doesn't want you working for someone else. He gave you your own idea. He gave you your own work ethic. He gave you, a platform, some type of platform. Or He gave you a skill in order for you to make a platform. Okay, so you need to be making moves. That vision that God gave you, you need to solidify it. Okay, there's something that you may have created already. You need to sell it. You're not selling it, or you stop working on it. It's something that you have that you stop working on. You need to continue working on this. Okay? Even if people are like evil eyeing you or watching you, even if people are jealous of you and you feel like tired, a lot of pressure, you need to keep going. You need to think past this. Excuse me. Yes, God gave you a vision of what is to come, right? So God wants you to make your next move your best move. There's a dream come true. You got some dreams that's coming true with the nine of cups, but you need to move intuitively. You need to move intuitively. Okay. All right. So you have a lot of energy. And the reason why you have a lot of energy is because you're supposed to be using this energy. Like God gave you a vision. He gave you a download. You're a high priestess. Okay? And you need to act on this. This is not something just for you to just sit on but I feel like you've been working on it, but you stopped. You need to get back into motion. Okay? You need to get back into creative mode. You need to be assertive about what it is that you have. Okay? You may be like, you may have like a lot of masculinity. You may be a woman that is masculine. Okay, you could possibly be an Aries, don't have to be. Okay, but it could be significant in your chart. Yeah, it's like you're in the middle of a battlefield. It's really hard to deal with bosses and employers and stuff like that. And the reason for that is because there's spiritual warfare there. Okay, but it's telling me that you have mastered spiritual warfare, but God doesn't want you out in the matrix. God does not want you out in the matrix. That's why I was like, you always got to be strong. Like, you always got to be assertive mentally when you go and deal with a crowd. Okay, because I see you dealing with like a crowd. This may be a crowd of like colored people, a crowd of black people. And you may be white. Maybe you're white and you are nervous about dealing with a crowd of black people. You feel like there's tension there or something like that. Possibly. It doesn't have to be that way. It could just be you're very intelligent and you're just dealing with people that's in the matrix. People who are like karmics or not woke. People who evil eye you. And you have to really master your thought. But it's difficult for you, or it's challenging, or you find yourself having to be strong because you're not supposed to be doing that. All right, you're not supposed to be out in the matrix. Let me see what else. So, like, God wants you to solidify this vision that He gave you. He gave you a vision. He wants you to make money off of it, but you start working on it. Okay, possibly there's a woman that's evil eyeing you. Could possibly be a Queen of Swords who has animosity towards you or beef towards you. Okay, but this opportunity is yours. This could also be a man. This could be a man that has feelings for you as well. This King of Diamonds could possibly have feelings for you. Okay, you have an opportunity to have a husband here. The Chariot. Yeah, I see you making money moves. You, yeah, with the Chariot, it's like you're making moves solely off of money. If there's no strong connection, then you're not going to move based off that. I see you coming across a lot of riches. Only if you work on this gift that you have. I don't know what it is specifically. Okay, it could be in the spiritual realm. Maybe you're spiritually gifted. It's something that has to do with your energy. You may have felt like you didn't know how to continue something. And it could possibly be because you're taking advice from the wrong people. Like, you don't need to take financial advice from certain people who aren't like financially literate. Like someone who is like an employer, someone who is like an employee cannot tell you how to be like a boss. So you need to be having conversations with other bosses. It has to do with who you're communicating with. Who you're communicating with is like a blockage. That's why you find yourself in a waiting energy, because whoever you're talking to, they're trying to block your blessing, or they're trying to block your money, your cash flow. But being in the high priestess energy, you already know this. You already get visions. You just go halfway when it comes to acting on it. Like you get almost up there and then you stop for some reason. And it's because you know your energy is off or imbalanced. And it's from whoever this is. You have like a hidden enemy that you talk to or communicate with. Okay, it's giving that like you're energetically larger than this person, or you're energetically smarter than this person, or you're energetically stronger, or you're mentally smarter. You're mentally smarter than this person. You're just smarter than this person. So like God gave you a vision to solidify it here with the Ace of Diamonds. And this is going to put you at a financial advantage. Okay, but you have to take action. You have to take action. You have to make moves. Like every move you make should be about solidifying things. Every move you make should be like a money move, basically. And not in spending. Try not to spend a lot of money. Try not to waste a lot of money. But I don't even see you doing that here. I feel like you don't know your own value. Like you keep forgetting your own value. And God keeps replenishing you because you keep forgetting. Like you may be very forgetful. It's because of the people that you're talking to are enemies. You have an enemy. This enemy, it could be a Libra. Okay, it doesn't have to be. I'm just throwing out signs that I see. So there could possibly be a Libra in your energy doing evil eye, projecting some type of energy onto you with this strength card, trying to block your finances and block your money. Okay, but you need to push through this because the Ace of Pentacles is right on the other side. There is an opportunity right on the other side. And like I said, this opportunity is bringing you to a King of Diamonds. All right, this could be an actual person with an actual reconciliation or a union between this person. Or I see you and someone else talking about money. And this person has a lot of money with the King of Diamonds. This is the type of person that likes to give opportunity. This is the type of person that's definitely going to help you on your path. So I see you traveling and having conversations with different people who are business minded and business oriented. Okay, but you have someone here who's trying to block their energy. They're trying to block your moves. And it's through some type of communication. This person may live in your neighborhood or be real close to you, or the only thing they have is communication with you. Like to talk to you over the phone. Okay, so this person is trying to like put some pressure onto you. Maybe try to force you to make moves prematurely when you're waiting on something, like you're waiting on a vision, you're waiting on these downloads from God, and then that's when you're going to make moves. Someone could be trying to pressure you prematurely to make moves before it's time, because something is time sensitive, as far as like when God say it's time for you to do this, it's time for you to do this. It's like someone is trying to force you to play your hand before it's time for you to play your hand. Because you have a winning hand here with the Ace of Diamonds, the King of Diamonds, and a Chariot. That is victory. The Chariot is victory. Okay, but this person is trying to bring some troubles here. They're trying to be challenging. Okay, so it's like you have to be strong here when it comes to communicating with certain people, or when it comes to this evil eye that's being projected onto you by someone. This person could be gossiping about you, saying, slandering you, saying dirty things about you, nasty things about you. Okay, in order to stop people from patronizing you or coming to you or getting some type of advice from you or getting products from you. Okay, someone could be trying to say that you're very promiscuous with the Queen of Wands here. Okay, but you're a high priestess. So you're highly intuitive. And you feel more comfortable when God tells you what to do. It's like you're going to get a sense of relief when God tells you what to do. But that's like your MO, that's your model. You always in a high priestess mode. You always allow God to tell you what to do. You're always getting downloads. You're always moving intuitively. And the fact that you keep that same energy is the reason why someone is coming right here to communicate with you to disrupt that energy. Okay, because whatever it is, whatever skill that you have, whatever talent that you have, whatever gift God gave you, they're trying to block it. They're trying to block it. Like you have to make a decision to keep going. Okay, you have to make a decision and then understand your energy. So this is projection. Yeah, with the Nine of Swords at the bottom. This is a lot of projection. So this person is trying to project their thoughts onto you, so that way it'll stop you from producing, stop you from creating. More than likely because they want to take your ideas. So they want you to play your hand before it's time to play your hand, to disobey God and not listen to God's instructions, so that you could play your hand before it's time to play your hand, so they can steal some ideas from you, steal some creative ideas from you. Okay, but what God did was He planted a seed in your heart, and He expects for you to make it grow into fruition, because it's more than just money that you're receiving. You're receiving a position. You're receiving some type of position. Like God is blessing you with this gift or this talent that he planted in your heart to grow, not just to receive like a whole bunch of money. It's not just about that. It's about putting you in a position to be like a philanthropist, putting you in a position to be a humanitarian, putting you in a position to be able to give back or even hire people. So this person is like jealous or envious that God put you in a higher position than them. All right, so it's based off of spiritual warfare. So if you seem to be thinking weird thoughts, excuse me, if you seem to be thinking weird thoughts, yeah, or speaking weirdly, or wanting to talk to people or something like that, or even finding yourself feeling like sad, it's a projection from this person. Okay, they're trying to mess up your frame of thought, because as a man thinketh, so is he. So if you don't think right, then you won't do right. That's their tactic or technique. So there's a lot of spiritual warfare going on in the mental right now. So don't even believe anything that you think. Don't even think, it says with the high priestess. Just go by your feeling and your intuition. Like if you're a tarot card reader, like this person doesn't want you to read tarot well. They want you to be non-intuitive, or they don't want you to see the cards right. But you wouldn't have to use that. Like don't use your mental, just use your intuition. Because this person wants you to overthink yourself into stagnation. Okay, there's a lot of heavy mental projection. Okay, that's why God plants seeds in your heart and not in your mind. And He gave whatever God gave you, He gave it to you in your hands. Like you already started to manifest it. You already started to use your gift. You already started to use your talent. So this person is definitely coming in way too late. But they feel like they're right on time. Yeah, but their energy is too late. Yes, you are intuitive and you are very confident about it. Okay? You have an understanding of what's happening and what's going on around you. Yeah, you're highly intuitive and you need to walk in that energy. You have really beautiful energy because you're confident that you know whatever it is that you know. God showed you something. Okay? He showed you something in a vision. Yeah, so you're very confident in this vision. The Emperor. Like I said, you are a boss. You're a boss already. God gave you a talent to where He wants you to be a boss with this. You may also have a divine masculine, and you know this, and God showed you this, so that's why you're walking confident. Like you walk in Godfidence, Like, you don't care what a tarot reader says. You don't care what your friends say. You don't care what your family says. You don't care what anybody says. Only thing you care about is what God tells you. If God tells you to wait, you wait. If God gives you a vision, you take the vision. If God says move on this vision, you move on this vision. And you find that you see results. So that's what leaves you confidence. You have this confidence about you. Okay, so you have a business, you are a business person with the Emperor. Your life is very structured. Okay, you have a life of order, like you have stability, security, you're very much grounded, and you know this. You can have like a physical shop, and somebody doesn't want you to get there, or they don't want you to produce anything for your physical shop. Like, you could make jewelry, and this person wants you to stop making jewelry so that they can steal the idea and go and create off of it. Okay, so whoever this is, they need you to stop so that they can copy you, but they can't copy you quick enough because God is giving you the intuitive instructions on how to move, and they can't come in between you and God. So what they're going to try to do is try to tap into your mental in order to distract you and construe everything, because they can't be God. So they're going to try to project thoughts on top of you, talk about you, slander you, or convince people around you, because people around you may be susceptible to believing anything because they're not tapped in. You just keep walking with God because He has you already structured. There's something that's already here and manifested. Okay, even the problem is part of the plan. So you don't have anything to worry about. The person wants to make you worry about something that that's already yours. That's already reserved for you. Okay, and it has to do with spiritual warfare. This is not a war of like flesh and blood. This is a spiritual warfare. Like, you're wondering why people don't like you, or specific people don't like you, because it's not them. It's actually them being used as a vessel. They're an agent. Their body is being used as a vessel, and it's not for the Most High God. These are people that's just clearly on the other side of the tracks. They chose the dark side. They're imbalanced. There's no balance, and they want you to be imbalanced as well, because you shine your light with the sun. You shine your light. You stand your ground. You have this masculine energy. Like I said, like, you may be a woman with the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands is like Aries energy, is Mars energy. So there's like a masculinity about you. You have this masculinity about you. Okay, and be aware of being too imbalanced in this masculine energy, because it'll take you out of creation mode. Like, this person wants to take you out of creation mode and keep you imbalanced, but you have a balance about you. So God is probably using someone in order to, I mean, not God, the devil is using someone in order to bring you some type of imbalance. Justice. Okay, so this person is a karmic, and they may want some type of karma from you, but they are a karmic. a big time one. So you may have like some type of karmic soul tie with the Six of Cups. You may have a karmic soul tie with someone. So they're literally meant to be your enemy, okay? Like someone was assigned to be your nemesis. So you have a nemesis. It's a Queen of Spades. A Queen of Spades is your nemesis. Like if you ever dealt, and it could be over a man, doesn't have to be, but if you ever dealt with anybody in your life, like say you went to work and you had a job but for 5 years or 6 years or something like that, and then you just had this coworker who just hated you, and she hated you for the whole 5 years. It's that type of energy, okay? This is like a co-worker, somebody in your neighborhood, somebody around you, somebody in your school, okay? You could go to college, and it's like there's longevity to it, okay? This is like a karmic nemesis, okay? And this karmic nemesis is sent to destroy. They were put in your life to cause some type of destruction. So this is something that you're going to have to overcome. But God wants you to know that He gave you all the tools that you need in order to overcome this. So the only thing that's stopping it is you. The only thing that can stop you is you. Okay, they're telling me this person is sending heavy projection. It's like the minute that you get ready to do something, you may feel like really sleepy. Okay, is this person's energy, whether they're coming around you, this person is an energy vampire. They're an energy vampire. They're here to steal like your dreams, or you may have a healthy mind. They want you to be confused mentally, or they want you to be heartbroken mentally. They're telling me that this person is long distance and this person is trying to summon you. They're also using some type of divination tactic on, this has to do with your partner. This has to do with a person that is solid in your life. This has to do with a man. This King of Diamonds, it does have to do with a man. It's like they want you and this man to be bankrupt, okay? Because they don't want you guys to come together. Somebody's doing this long distance. All right, and they're getting like spiritual advice on how to block you. Okay, yeah, but you're woke. You are absolutely positively woke to the situation with the High Priestess and Judgment. You understand the contract, okay? Whether it's a contract with this man or the contract with this enemy, you understand the contract, or even the contract that you have with the Most High God, you understand it all. You know that you have to fight through this person. You know this person is like your nemesis, okay? Like any superhero has the same nemesis. Like Batman may have had the Joker. Superman, I don't know who was Superman's nemesis. I don't really remember those TV shows like that. Somebody had Lex Luthor, Superman. So like Superman's the nemesis was Lex Luthor. Um, I don't know the rest of these people. Victor Creed had is it Victor Creed? He had Sabretooth. I don't know. But it's like that. Okay, you know, Batman had the Joker. Who had Magneto? X-Men. X-Men. I think the enemy was Magneto. Okay, so it's definitely like this. Like, it's not just um a random agent. Okay, this is definitely like a long-term nemesis that you got to get over for a couple of years. All right, but you're very hip to this, you're very woke to this, and you got to get through this whole energy. Like, I would just ignore it if I was you, or just because it's all meant to. It's all meant to. It's like, as long as you control your mind, you control your actions, and that is what's going to unlock the door to all your financial blessings. Control your mind. Only listen to what God is telling you and the moves that God is telling you to do, telling you to make. And be confident. Know that you know what's going on. And know that whatever you have is yours to continue to have. The only person that can stop it is you, right? If you stop working, then that's on you. Okay, you need to regain the energy and go back out there until your work is done and complete with the Emperor. Okay, God is also on your side. The most high God is like, you have me. Okay, and when you have God standing behind you, nobody can come up against you. You just need to remember that and hold on to that. You need to value the weapons and the tools that God is giving you. Okay, value it and stay balanced, because someone is trying to have you mentally imbalanced so that you will stop. They want to block you. They're like, okay, you're not going to create anymore. I need you to stop creating. So just remember that that is the goal of this nemesis, for you to stop creating, for you to take your tools, take your gifts, take your talents, and take your blessings, and be like, you know what? I don't want it no more. That's what this person wants you to do. That's what they're banking on. So that's why it's a 10 of clubs here, with like so much pressure being built on top of you. So you may be feeling like tired, drained. You may feel like, oh, I don't have any energy. Let me tell you, when the Spirit of God is inside of you, you're going to have all the endurance that you need. You're going to endure this whole thing. And that's what you lean on. You lean on the fact that there is endurance. That God keeps waking you up in the morning. God keeps giving you the tools. Who cares what the world says? Who cares? It's like, it's you and God against the world. Okay, so things are being revealed to you. Your moves is going to be revealed to you. This is your soul journey. Somebody's trying to stop you from your soul journey. This is your soul calling you. Your soul, your spirit is saying, let's make moves. But the moves that you make, they must be in private. Okay, you may also have a contract with this King of Diamonds. Something is contractual. You have like some type of soul contract with this person, and you're just now being awakened to it. You're just now being awakened to it. So this karmic nemesis, yeah, they're always going to be there trying to stop this from coming into fruition. But God is telling me right now it's already happened, because God said whatever he wrote is going to be fulfilled. And this is what he wrote with the Chariot card. Like, he wrote. And that's why judgment is being made on it. So, like I said, even your enemies are part of the plan. You were not meant to fail. Okay, you already made it over a hump by getting to the 8 of Diamonds. This is not potential that you're looking back on. This is actual movement. This is actual skill. This is the actual thing right here. This is not you trying to build something and someone stopping you. No, this is something that's already built. And when they want to stop you halfway into construction, they want to stop you right before you get to a certain plateau. They want to stop you before you get a reward. It's like you about to walk up on stage and get a reward, and someone tries to trip your foot. so that you won't receive the reward. But guess what? Does that take away the fact that you're going to get this reward? Does the professor get off the stage and say, "Oh, you were tripped, so I guess you don't get this degree"? No, you just get right back up. All right, and God is going to supply you with the energy to get right back up and to complete what it is that He wants you to complete. You have the power. God gave you power. God gave you power. Okay, He also gave you eternal life for right now. So you ain't even got to worry about death. You don't have to worry about death until this contract is fulfilled. Whoever this person is, they're telling me that this person wears Nike. Nike. They wear a lot of Nike. Okay, because I'm seeing like Nike check marks. Whoever this person is, they're trying to mimic your energy. They're trying to mimic your energy. See, this person thinks that they know karma really well. This could be someone in the justice system, and they think they know justice really well, but they're actually a karmic nemesis. Like officially, like you literally have like a whole like entire nemesis. Like you're literally the superhero, and this is your antagonist. Okay, like Neo had Mr. Anderson. Okay, and although Mr. Anderson could split himself and be an agent inside anyone, he was still Mr. Anderson. So that's this nemesis. This nemesis is like Mr. Anderson and you're Neo. And you already know Neo ends at the, he wins at the end. Okay, gold. They're telling me gold is significant. So you may have a divine masculine who wears gold, the color gold, or maybe gold jewelry, but definitely the color gold is significant. So this is definitely a man is included in this. Okay, so it's not just your money. It's like your money and a partner. Yeah, Spirit is saying you're not like Spirit is saying you're walking alone right now, but if you just keep walking, you're gonna meet up with someone. You're not gonna be walking alone anymore for much longer, but it's like this person wants to keep you walking alone more than likely because they're alone and they're kind of sad. They're alone and they're crying and they're sad and they want to keep you walking alone. Yeah, it's really much giving Libra with the justice. Heavy, heavy, heavy Libra energy. Like, I'm trying not to call signs, but I'm really picking up heavy Aries, heavy Libra, heavy Cancer, heavy Gemini, and heavy Scorpio. So it's just telling me that this person is trying so hard to. You're too balanced. It this is stemming from, or their main focus is how balanced you are. All right, so it's like you balance out the lightness and you balance out the darkness, or you just walk steady, and you're so balanced. And some type of justice as well. I don't know. I don't see justice for an enemy though. But people be wanting revenge. Like this person has resentment and they want revenge. That's what they really want. Okay, so what they're doing is they're trying to project this energy onto you so that you will want to fight or you will want some type of revenge. They want you to be destructive. The person wants you to be in a destructive energy. They want you to destroy your own, um, destroy your own creation. They want you to like just get up and get mad and blow up so that you could just like ruin everything for yourself. They want you to ruin things for yourself because they can't ruin anything for you. So they can only try to plant seeds into your mind, seeds of destruction, so that way you will want to destroy yourself. So that you would want to give up on yourself. Okay, because I'm getting that you're going to receive something like a blessing is right. Somebody has like an issue with you always getting what you want. It's like it's always Christmas time for you. It's like you're always receiving gifts and you're always receiving presents. Like it's always Christmas for you. It's what I'm picking up. And they want you to kind of step out of line of that. Like I'm picking up like slewfoot. I'm hearing slewfoot. Like if they want you to kind of be lazy, step out of line of your own blessings. Because it's like this person is like, why you always get what you want? That's the problem too. So this is someone that has definitely been studying you for a long time. Like I said, this is a long time nemesis. So they've been studying you for a long time and they're just like, why you always get what you want? They're upset about that. But they don't know it's because you have God walking behind you. They don't understand that it's because you're obedient. Like you literally listen with the high priestess, you listen and then that's all you need to move confidently into the world. Okay, God gives you downloads and then you act on it. And it's simple. It's really that simple. Like there's no interference when it comes to your crown chakra. Like they cannot interfere with your crown chakra. So you always want to get the downloads. The only thing they could do is like when you start walking in that confidence, boom. And then when you start acting on it, then they try to hit you with confusion with the two of swords, like go left or go right. That's the way they try to block you mentally. Okay, so I'm hearing that this gives them time. When they block you, it gives them time to try to steal your ideas. Because they feel like if they steal your ideas, you won't continue. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not a whole bunch of sneaker stores out there. There's a lot of sneaker stores. There's Nike, there's Puma, there's Skechers, there's Converse. So it's like, imagine one sneaker store saying what Nike's saying, well, I'm not going to make any more Nikes because somebody came out with Adidas. It's like, no, there can be many. So you don't care if this person tries to steal ideas from you. It's like if this person, it's like if God told you to wear the color blue, right? And this person is like, well, I'm going to wear the color blue to steal your idea so that way you won't continue on it. God said, just keep going. It doesn't matter who copied who, because at the end of the day, only one person gets rewarded. And that's how you know the difference between certain like tarot readers and stuff like that. It's like everybody running around talking about these blessings, but who actually has them in their hand. And that's where your discernment needs to come in. Okay? That's where your discernment needs to come in. Is everybody is not speaking the truth, or everybody is not speaking their truth. They're speaking someone else's truth. Okay? Because God said to judge them by their fruits. So if this person is speaking certain things, but they're not producing the fruits, then that's when your discernment should kick in, like, wait a minute. So they won't receive the actual physical blessing that you are to receive in this physical world. Okay? God is not going to make no mistake and give your destiny or give your blessing to someone who has a mask on. You will have to be a fool. You will have to be a devil worshiping fool to ever think that God is stupid or God don't know, who's who and what's what. It doesn't matter what you say. Okay? You can fool the people, but you cannot fool the Most High God. So that's what this person is going to try to do. They're going to try to mimic you and mock you and steal from you and stop you in mid-production. So if you're making Adidas sneakers, they're going to stop you from making your Adidas sneakers, and they're going to, while you're tired, or you feel like too much pressure, or you feel overwhelmed, you're not going to want to keep producing. And that's when they're going to take your idea and be like, okay, yeah, this is Padidas, or they even may take the whole name. This is Adidas, and yeah, I'm going to continue making them, but they're not going to, there's no endurance, there's no longevity, right? There's no stability. Okay, you can't really get advice or be led by people, or things that have no stability and no security, because it's like, where are the fruits of your labor? No, it's your labor with the Eight of Diamonds that they're trying to stop, and it's you that is going to produce the fruits of your labor at the end of the day. They're just going to be mad, okay? And it's okay. You cannot be friends with everybody. You cannot please everybody. You're going to have enemies. It doesn't matter how nice you are. It doesn't even matter how mean you are. Sometimes you're so mean, people still love you. Sometimes you're so nice, people still hate you. So it's really, you really don't have a say in that. You just have to keep going. You just have to keep making moves. It don't matter who's walking alongside of you. Only one person is going to make it to the finish line. Only one person is going to get that degree. Only one person is going to get past that baton. Okay? And it's going to be you. So the only thing that you can do with the Eight of Diamonds, the Ace of Diamonds, and the King of Diamonds is just show and prove. Just show and prove. Like, okay, so this is yours, so where is the fruit? Where is the fruit from your labor? They don't have fruit from their labor because they're constantly projecting. Their labor is in working for someone else. So this person who is your nemesis, they have someone who's over them. And whoever's over them is putting the pressure on them to put pressure on you. Okay? You, on the other hand, you carry out direct orders from the Most High God. I don't know who this person carry out orders from. I don't know who they're working for. It could be the devil. It could be some type of spiritualist. It could be somebody else that don't like you, and it's a group thing. But the only thing they could do is project this energy onto you. That's their labor. Their labor, their hard labor is stopping you. So that's why you won't see any fruit, because they're not looking at their own plate. They're looking at your plate, trying to knock your plate over, opposed to looking at their plate. But they can't look at their plate because they are a karmic. This person, they may not see their blessings. They may see the earth as hell, okay? But it's all in their mindset. And they're trying to project this mindset onto you, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work. And it's for the simple fact that you're too grounded. You're too grounded. You know how to go up to God and come right back down to earth. You're very much grounded. You're very much solid. And it's not just your thoughts. It's like you have physical proof of being this emperor. You have physical proof of being a solid, structured, safe person. Physical proof. And they don't. So they're trying to project on you all this energy, all their baggage, everything that they have resent. This person has resentment. They resent you for just you being yourself. And they're really mad at God. They're not mad at you. They're mad at God, because God is the one who blesses people. God is the one who wrote the story. So there was judgment already made on your finances. There was judgment already made on this person that's coming up as a husband. Okay, like this person's trying to block a marriage. There's a marriage that's about to take place. This person wants to block it. They want you to ruin it somehow. Okay, they may want you to get like too masculine or too angry or overly masculine, or in some type of manly energy where you're too rough and you're not open and you're not welcoming, and you don't stay in this feminine energy. So you're a divine feminine. They want you to be imbalanced. This person wants you to be imbalanced. They want everything in your life to be off. But the one thing is so crazy, because the one thing that they cannot interfere with, and they're trying really hard, is the spiritual realm. They cannot interfere with you spiritually. The number 88 is significant. Like this person has to do double the work that you do. Okay, like you would do math and you would say, oh, 8 times 2 is 16, and this person would do math and they would be like 8 and 8. Like they would literally go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's like they have to do double the work, because it's not their work, it's yours. With the 8 of diamonds here is yours. So you could do like 8 times 2 and you could get whatever you want quick, fast. You multiply, you divide, You know what I'm saying? You just, it's because it's meant for you. This person has to put in like extra work just to amount up to you. And I don't know what this is. I'm not saying that this person isn't worthy, but it's just like they're operating from their dark side, the darkest side, like 100% dark. Like they're not even trying to come over to the light. They're not even trying to hear about God. They're not even trying to listen. They like, and that's the path that they choose. Everybody has a path, and you have this free will, right? So you chose not to believe in Jesus. That's your free will. You either have the free will to believe in Jesus, or you have the free will not to. So just know that there's consequences with both. And the consequences that you have with believing in Jesus is the fact that you get to fulfill a contract. Okay, you get to have this money, you get to have this business, you get to have this marriage, you get to have this family, you know what I mean, or whatever it is that's here. You get to have these things, and then this other person, if they have it, trust me, they got to put in triple the work in order to get it, because it's most likely, and it doesn't last, but it's most likely because they're trying to just like copy you instead of like consulting with God. Like, is this what you want me to have? They're more like, oh, why does Collective have that? I want that. Like, you can have a car. And they're like, I want that car. And they just want it because you have it. They don't want it because it was inspiration to them. Like, oh my God, that's a beautiful car. See, it's all about your intentions behind what you do. And this person does not have good intentions for you. Okay, everything that they copy is out of jealousy. It's not out of inspiration. Like, oh wow, if you can do it, I'm inspired. I can do it too. It's like, how come you could do it and I can't do it? Oh yeah, I'm gonna stop you and I'm gonna take it. And you know, it's really it's the intentions. And this person does not have good intentions. Their intentions are not positive. Their intentions are full of resentment. It's full of hate. It's full of disgust. It's too much on their shoulders to even bear. And Spirit is saying, don't even speak to this person. Don't listen to this person. Don't converse with this person. Don't talk to this person. Yeah, it's giving like their Nikes and your Converse. And just leave it alone. Just don't even talk to them. Don't even converse with this person. Okay, so you're in the energy of waiting. You're in the energy of waiting, but I feel like you don't have anything to wait for, or while you're waiting, you need to keep on constructing, keep on building, keep on posting something up. Maybe you're posting something up on social media. Keep on posting something up. Keep going. Keep working. You're a very hard worker. Keep on working very hard. Don't pay any mind to this pressure, okay? Don't pay any mind to it, because God is trying to solidify an opportunity here. God wants you to solidify this opportunity. But first you have to get through this mental obstacle. Okay, because you have concrete and like direct, yeah, you have a direct vision. Like, God is not the author of confusion. He said one thing: you must do this, you will get this, you will have this. God said one thing. He put one vision on your mind. You don't have to worry about anything else except for this vision. And I feel like it's this husband right here with the King of Diamonds. Okay, but with the Two of Spades here and the Queen of Spades, between what you have, like this Queen of Spades is trying to block what you already have, and they're also trying to block you from this King of Diamonds. Okay, because this person is sad. This person could have divorced this King of Diamonds. There could have been a divorce here, and you're this person's soulmate with the Queen of Wands. You know this intuitively with the High Priestess. That's why you're able to walk with so much confidence, because you know that this is your divine masculine, divine feminine. You know this. But there's a Queen of Swords. She has so much resentment against you. Like, she's a soulmate too, but she's a nemesis soulmate. She's meant to be that enemy. Karmic soulmate, rather. Yeah, but it's saying that you were victorious before you even started. It was just written that way with Chariot and a Judgment. You were just victorious way before you started. Judgment was already made on the situation. But they don't, this is someone who may try to be spiritual with the 10 of clubs here. They may think that they're spiritual, but if they're so spiritual, how come they're not listening to God when it comes to the situation? How come they have so much resentment? And it's because this person thinks that they use their intelligence. They're not humble like how you're humble with the Ace of Clubs and the Three of Clubs. They're not humble. They just think that, oh, well, I'm smart, I'm educated. I went and got my degree. I went to an actual school and university. I am well known in the public, and people know exactly who I am, and I just know how to make moves, and I talk so articulately. And this person thinks that they're better than you, because you may not know certain things, like especially when it comes to like creation. You may not know how to produce certain things, so they think that, she don't know how to make t-shirts. I know how to make t-shirts, and and that may be the case. But that's why you're humble, and that's why you're in a High Priestess energy, because whatever you don't know in the world, you don't need to know. God will tell you. God will tell you. So it's like God's vision to you overrides all intelligence. It overrides all that. And that's why you don't mind being a little stupid. You don't mind being a little humble. You don't mind not knowing all this business jargon and technicalities and how to do this and how to do that. All you know is that God tells you to do something, you go do it. That's it. You learn along the way, but you're still so skilled. It's your presence. Your presence bothers people, and it's not even like you're popular or well known. It's like you could just walk past, and then your energy is just it takes away. It don't even take away anything, but that's how people feel. You're just being noticed. Like, it's okay to notice somebody else's energy without having some type of jealousy or resentment towards it. You know, it's like it's okay for you to walk by confidently without somebody saying, "Who do you think you are?" Like, who does she think she is walking around with her head up? Like, what? Mm, what? Yeah, it's like the sun, just like how the sun is shining on this card right here. It's like the sun shines on you. The spotlight is on you, and you don't even try. You don't even try. You could go outside looking busted, and guess what? You're still shining. You're still glowing. Okay, you have spirit is telling me that you look beautiful, right? But it's really because of your energy. Like, you may have like a little bit of hips, but you're kind of built like small, but you still like have hips or something to you. Okay, like a belly dancer or something like that. Or you may have like a smaller waist, but it's really your energy. Okay, because once God give you a download, it's like that energy is God's energy. It's God within you that's shining out. You know, if like God was a drink, you drink the Lord. You, you know, it's like no, I just drank Jesus, Jesus juice. That's all. They're like, oh my God, what do you do? How do you? It's just a little bit of Jesus juice. That's it. Okay. I just practice the word of God, and it just shines as nothing you eat. It's not. I'm telling you, this is your light, God's light in you shining out, and that's why you have beautiful energy. And then you're bougie. Okay, you're bougie. You're the type that holds your pinky up. Like you may drink and you hold your pinky up. So it's also giving some type of like aristocratic energy. You know, like you're bad and bougie. You are. You hold your pinky up when you pick stuff up. You be like, okay, with the little pinky up. Yeah, I'm seeing a ten of diamonds. I'm seeing a ten of diamonds situation with this king of diamonds. You're supposed to build with this person. You're going to build with this person. You're going to solidify something with this person. Like, manifest. You're going to manifest something with this person is contracted. It's already like the decision already been made. And it sucks when you try to tap in because people really think that they can change your destiny or change your future and stuff like that. And all you're doing is tapping into what's bound to happen. So when they tap into what's bound to happen, that's when they try to like put roadblocks up and stop it. But you just persevere, and it's because it's just written that way. People have to come to an understanding that it's written that way. Or as I always say, it's written, but it's spoken. Okay? Because God be speaking too. Not everything God wrote, but if God said this is going to happen, it's going to happen. Once you get a yes from God, it's going to happen. That's it. Let's get a couple more cards on here, and then I'm going to end this reading. Again, your energy, Queen of Clubs. God is always going to replenish you with this energy. You're always going to have the energy, to fight. You're always going to have this, because you are like the master of war. You're the god of war, right? So when it comes to spiritual warfare, you're already equipped. You could be some type of like witch, all right? You don't have to be, but you definitely mastered the spiritual realm. You mastered it. And you mind your business. That's a whole thing. Like you're minding your business. You're only concerned about your energy. You're not even concerned about this Queen of Spades. You're not even concerned about this Queen of Spades energy. You don't care what she has going on. You don't care anything about her life. Only thing you care about is your energy and where God is directing you. And with that, you need to stay guarded up because it is some type of spiritual fight right now. So you have to ask God, like, Lord, what you want me to do next? And then walk it real confidently because you already won. You already won. This is a challenge that you already won. You just got to go through the motions. And that's the whole thing about being psychic, is because God is telling you that you already won, since you want to be nosy and look at, you know what I'm saying, and look into the future. God is like, oh yeah, yeah, that house, that mansion, you got that. But then you're looking at your situation now and you're like, okay, God said I got that, but dang, you forget about the trials and the tribulations and the struggles that you got to go through, in order to get there. You think it's going to be an easy breeze, or, like, well, God said I got that mansion, baby. But then when here comes the trials and tribulations, you're like, well, Lord, are you sure? Yeah, God said, yeah, since you wanted to tap in and see what you was going to get, yeah, you going to get that mansion. Oh, you didn't, you thought it was just going to be a straight ride there. No, you got to get off. You got to change at this, you got to get off this bus. You got to get on the next bus, what they call it, when you change buses. I don't remember. I didn't take a Greyhound bus or a bus in so long. Or overlay. I think it's called an overlay. You didn't expect this overlay? Let me look it up, make sure. But things will come to you like that. God will just tell you the answers. You don't even need to know no words. God just be telling you the answers, honey. Yeah, the process of transferring. Damn, and I got something even deeper. A layover. But I got something even deeper with overlay. Because it's saying the process of transferring a block of program code or other data into internal memory. Replacing what is already stored. So that overlay is also giving me, like, somebody's trying to, like I told you, this person trying to switch or swap destinies. They can only try to disrupt it, but they can't swap it. But it's like God is replacing something that's already there. Like how I said, like, just like how I'm saying, the overlay, yeah, it's like you already won. You just didn't know about the motions that you had to go through to get to that winning part. You just thought it was going to be an easy breezy, you know what I'm saying? You didn't understand the overlay. You didn't understand that there was going to be a blockage. You didn't understand that something was going to try to override whatever it is that's happening, and they can't override it because it's already stored. It's already there. Okay? But I think it's layover. I think it's layover. I'm type dyslexic. Okay, a period of rest or waiting before a further stage in a journey. So yeah, overlay, layover, both of them apply to the situation. So you weren't, like, aware that there were going to be layovers. You weren't aware that, you know what I'm saying, you thought you were just going to have one straight bus ride all the way there. Like, yes, from poor straight to millionaire. You didn't understand that there was going to be so many stops and so many obstacles and some bumps and stuff like that, because that's how it is when you tap in and you just want to know what's going to happen, but you don't want to know the in between or how many years it was going to take. This is something that could take like 8 years, or I don't want to say, well, that's a long time, but hey, it beat like that. Some things take like 8 years until certain things solidify. It may take 8 years before this person is like, you know what, I'm finally going to marry you. So you could be on year number 7, or you could be on year number 6 or something like that, and you're like, dang, this is taking long. Well, it was going to take 8 years with a few layovers. Okay, so this ain't nothing but a layover. Okay, it's just the point of, like, someone trying to make you rest, stop and rest. And it's so crazy because say this person is like, say you were working hard because you are a hard worker. Say you was working hard and this person came to try to block you. It was actually a rest that you needed in order to gain your energy back. You actually needed a little nap. You know what I mean? It was like, oh gosh, I feel so much pressure onto me. Let me take a nap. And then it got you refreshed. So with like that layover, somebody thought that they're blocking you was going to hinder you. It didn't. All it did was make you stronger. With the Queen of Wands here, all it did was make you stronger, give you more energy. So you're like, oh, thank you, enemy. Thank you so much, because I needed a nap. I needed that little rest spot. I needed to take a break. Thanks. Thank you so much. Okay, they thought it was going to be like the tortoise and the hare. They thought that if they make you take a nap, then they were going to ease right past you. That did nothing but gave you energy, and you like, whoo, got up refreshed, and went right back on your journey. Right back on your journey. And you walk with so much confidence. There's so much confidence inside of you. Godfidence. It's so much confidence inside of you. It's amazing. Like, you have this really beautiful energy about you. Your energy is really your energy. It's not anything physical. It's not the way you look. It's not the money that you have or the lack thereof. It's just your energy, your life. It's your life. These people want your life. It's that Nipsey Hussle energy. You know, they just wanted his life. They want him not to live it. But all I did was just, he's still famous. You know, it's sad that he, you know, can't be here physically, but his spirit, it was a spirit that they was hating on anyway, and that spirit still is long lived. That spirit is still long lived. People are still, see, when you first die, is mentally, right? You die in the mind. That's how Adam and Eve got tricked, because they thought they weren't dying, but they did die. They died in the mental. See, the serpent tried to convince them that they died, that they won't die, but they have the first death, which is the mental death. The minute that you become disconnected and disobedient from the Most High God and not listen to His orders, that's a mental death. Then the second death is physical, but the third death is when they don't say your name anymore. Yeah, this person's trying to interfere in everything that you have. I said that. It's because they're sad. They're sad. They want to make you feel like you missed an opportunity. But yeah, so we still mention Nipsey Hussle's name. So being that his name is even still mentioned, he still lives on. Because we will never forget him. We will never stop playing his music. We will never stop loving him. Okay? If anything, we love, like, he left while the world was still loving him, and that's how he left his legacy. Yeah, there's something about Marathon. Marathon. Isn't Nipsey Hussle? Nipsey Hussle's birthday is coming up, August 15th. Yeah, with this Leo energy. Oh, and this cool breeze just came through. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. It feels so good. This breeze feels so good. So yeah, let's see what else. So somebody is trying to interfere with what you're doing even now, in order for them to steal it, in order for them to take it. That is crazy. Even right now, as we speak, someone is trying to like confuse you, tap into your energy, interfere in your energy. Eight of Cups. I mean, Eight of Hearts. They expect you to just walk away from your dreams. That's what it is. There's currently some low vibing energy. I'm telling you, the devil is really trying to, the devil is definitely at work when it comes to your third heaven, which is your immediate environment. So let's say like you have a neighbor that's like all of a sudden they're mad annoying right now. Is yeah, like how stuff is flying around. Like you may start knocking things over. Someone might start playing loud music. It's like the devil wants to always interfere. The devil always wants to interfere, always wants to block you, always wants to stop you. You know, like say I'm doing a reading right now and then there's loud music, boom, 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 so that I wouldn't even be able to relay the message. Like the devil is going to try to mess with your immediate environment so that way that it will distract you. But it's like minor things. It's you know, loud music, you could either speak louder over it or you could go to another room. But there's always a solution, and that's the problem. You always find a solution. But it's the devil's tactic in order for you to walk away, to say, you know what, I can't do this anymore. This is low vibing energy. Hold on, guys. Yeah, it's a tactic in order to dim your light, to darken your energy, to dim your light. But you already have balance. Like you're the Queen of Wands, so you already have balance with the light and the dark. There's already balance with there with you. But somebody wants you to be um, just like completely consumed by the dark. But what it is that they're consumed by the dark. The only time that they're happy is when they're causing mischief to you. That's the only time this person has energy and excited. The only time they have energy, they don't have energy to work on themselves and to do right by themselves. The only time they have energy is when it's time to come and destroy something that you have, when it's time to come and fight you, or they're happy. They're so happy to come and be like, yeah, how can we stop divine feminine? Because it is an attack on divine feminine. It is. And this person is like, how can I come and stop? How can I interfere? Oh, this is their whole joy. This is the only time that they're lit up. It's the only time that they're lit. And you, on the other hand, is like, you're always lit. And whenever you're in the dark, you're talking to God. You get what I'm saying? Whenever you're in the dark, you become the light. You be like, well, Lord, what guide me? Because you can't see. And that's exactly what God wants you to do. God wants you to allow him to use you as a vessel in those times of darkness. So it's not about being in the dark, it's about what you do when you're in the dark. It's about your reaction when you're in the dark. It's about your intention when you're in the dark. When you can't see, what is it that you do? Do you start going crazy? Because like this person wants you to go crazy when it's dark. And it's like, you're not afraid of no ghosts. You're not afraid of the dark. If anything, when it's dark around you, you know that you're the light. Or you know that you have to act in a light body. Yeah, so they're telling me God body. So you're like God body. Especially talking about Erica Badu. Yeah, something like, yeah, you just allowing God to use you as a vessel. This person is really angry. They're really resentful and they're really angry. They need you to stop. They need you to give up. They need you to feel like this is low vibing energy. I gotta walk away. Yeah, if you ever seen The Exorcist, it's like The Exorcist. It's like the Exorcist when they were trying to cast the demon out of Reagan. They were trying to cast the demon out of Reagan, but what the demon was doing, the demon was causing everything to fly up in the air. A lot of demonic activity, like things were getting knocked over, things were blowing, windows was breaking, and it's like that. It's all a distraction. So it's like you have to stay focused. You have to stay focused on what it is that you're doing spiritually, and do not allow. So it's like you really, because you're this emperor, you know how to stay calm in chaos. And plus being with this high priestess, yeah, it's like you got to operate out of your high priestess and your emperor energy, just like those two priests had to do when they were casting out the demons in inside of Reagan. Okay, there was a lot going on. There was flies going on, projectile vomiting, anything to stop, you know, these two spiritual men from casting out this demon. So expect things like that to happen, you know, when you can't be stopped. Then you're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to be focused. You're going to have to be calm in the middle of chaos. Okay, and that's what the emperor is. The emperor is a leader. Okay, the emperor is a leader, and he does not get easily swayed by minor distractions. Okay, because it's all just a demonic activity of the mind. The devil loves to try to take over your mind. Because, yeah, God is telling me, because your spirit belongs to him, your soul belongs to him. So this is literally like a fight for your spirit. This is a fight for your soul. You're fighting for your soul right now, and your soul is going to win. You already won. You already won by even having a soul. You get what I'm saying? By even possessing a soul, you already won. If God wrote you in this world, you already won. You just need to pick up your armor, pick up your tools, pick up your weapons, and get out into this fight. Yeah, God is sending you to participate. It's not just about knowing the word, it's about participating. Like the story of Lydia that I read, because I was getting downloads about that. Because it's not just, okay, like about her opening her home up and having hospitality. Yeah, it's about that, her opening her home up, because she thought she was a sinner. She thought that, you know, God wouldn't really accept her, you know. But when she loved to hear the word, Lydia, she in the Bible, she loved to hear the word. And when she heard about Jesus, she had to spread the word. But it was so, like, she was so compelled by it, she was so touched by it, that she had to participate. She said, no, I just can't hear the word, I have to be a part of the fight. You know, and she went and she was the head of household. So you may be a woman that's the head of household. She was the head of household, and she went and got her whole entire family baptized. She said, no, we're getting baptized. We're participating in this war. She invited the disciples over, she invited the disciples over in her home. She enjoyed hearing the word, and she also wanted to be a vigilante, just like them, and that's what it's about. It's about you being a vigilante. It's about you participating. It's about, like, when you get the word, you understand it. You understand the word. It's not just like you hear it and like, yeah, God is good. Now you understand it. You ingest it. You eat it. You think it. You sleep it. Everything. You are it. Tag, you're it. So therefore, you are compelled. When you understand something, you're compelled to act on what you understand. A lot of people don't understand that the Bible is a book of instructions. You just follow the instructions. Okay, me personally, I feel like, yeah, there's instructions in the Bible, but there's also you getting to know God. Some people like to get to know God so that way they can manipulate other people who know God. Okay, a lot of people like to take the word and they like to learn it in order to manipulate. So don't trust everybody who knows the Bible verbatim and they're not walking in it. Then I mean you don't understand it. Because ain't no way in the world you're gonna know God and not be obedient to the word. There's no way in the world that you just don't know God. You don't even know the word. You just know how to read. So yeah, the devil wants you to get up and walk away as though your dreams won't manifest because you may have you're waiting right now. You're in a waiting, but you got to wait a little while. Okay? Like I said, it ain't no straight way there. There's here, up, down, that. And that's the curse and the blessing in being psychic or going to psychics and finding out your future, because everybody always want to know when. God don't tell everybody when. God don't always tell everybody when certain things will happen. That's a blessing. That's, you know what I mean? That's something that's like, if God tells you, you're lucky. You're very much blessed. But he'll rather just tell you the outcome, and then you just gotta have faith the rest of the way there. Just like with Moses and all the Hebrews that he took out of slavery. They didn't know it was going to take them 40 years to get to this promised land. But God said with the Three of Pentacles, there is a promised land, Four of Pentacles. Okay? And you're going to see it. You know, for 40 years, and some people died along the way, I'm sure, of old age and stuff like that. But they made it to this promised land at the end of the day. They made it to that Ace of Pentacles that God promised them. Okay, they were able to see that. They were able to see their home. And God is saying you're already home. Wherever you are, you're already home. So like wherever you're at, this is where you need to build from there. Like God already gave you a foundation. Like you already have a foundation. You just gotta keep going. Okay, so it's like you already done made it to the promised land. You just gotta do whatever it is. You gotta till the ground. You gotta plant your seeds. You gotta plant your trees. You gotta make do with where you're at. But like I said, some people didn't know that they was gonna have to go through ups and downs for 40 years just to get to the promised land, and some of them fell off. Some of them stopped believing because they didn't know the journey was gonna be so hard. But not you. You're gonna stay committed on that journey. You're beyond faithful. You're obedient. You already started working on whatever God told you to work on. You already took the vision and said, you know what? Okay, let me work on it. It's a man here that want to give you something. That's the problem. That's the real issue. Somebody wants to offer you something. There's a provider in your energy. This King of Diamonds. I'm picking up that your nemesis is a Libra real bad. Like, it's a Libra real bad. Okay, couple more cards and I'm done. Okay, so yeah, that still came out. You're in a war. Definitely in a war. Definitely have to fight. All right, this energy. Just fight this energy off. And not by doing no like black magic or nothing, just by walking confidently in whatever God is telling you. Okay, they want you to like block your heart out, making no moves. Okay, so it's like they want to send you in some type of confusion, like, like the serpent did to Eve. They want to confuse you so you could block your blessings, so that you won't make no moves. They don't want you to make these moves. That's it. They want you to be confused, like, are you sure God said that you can have this? Well, how come you don't have it yet? Or are you not gonna, this ain't gonna happen if you try this. Like, if you come over to the dark side, God's still gonna make sure you manifest. So if you work for me and you work for, like, no, 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 no. These people are trying to make you block out your heart. Okay, when in doubt, just take a nap. Okay, whatever you do, don't overthink. Okay, don't overthink, and if that's the case, then don't think at all. Just move intuitively. Just go out there. Just go. Move off your intuition. Because this person wants to steal your energy. They want to steal your divine masculine. That's what it is, as I thought. Okay, they're doing work on the divine feminines, and they want to steal the divine masculines. So it's like this person may try to block you in order to get to your divine masculine. Because if they can't get to you, they're going to attack. So this person goes back and forth, like attacking the divine masculine and attacking the divine feminine, back and forth. This person goes back and forth. Yeah, they want to make you feel like you're the karmic, and you already did the inner work. With the 8 of Diamonds, you already worked on yourself. You already have a wish fulfillment that's coming through, right? You already have the star quality, and they want to steal that from you. They want to steal some type of glory from you. There's some type of glory that's due to you. They want to try to steal this glory. Because you have a healthy mind. There's nothing wrong with your mind. So they're trying to make it unhealthy. Oh, God. So somebody is like, they're going to try to bring this low vibing energy around, or try to dump some like negative emotions onto you. Okay, but I see you like rejecting it. I see you rejecting it. I see you saying, no, I'm good. I'm fine. I don't want that. So you're rejecting the energy. That negative, low vibing energy this person's trying to bring around. Or they're trying to gossip. They're trying to gossip negative things about you or your divine masculine, or you to your divine masculine, vice versa. I see you rejecting that energy. It's like you can see this person literally carrying. Okay, so you may have like some spiritual eyes, and you probably could physically see the baggage on someone, like literally see like suitcases and stuff like that they're dragging, and it's like, damn, I see your negative energy coming from a mile away, and you're rejecting it. You're like, no, I'm good, I'm fine, I don't want any of that. I don't want any of your negative thoughts. I don't want any of your low vibing emotions. Right? This is coming from people who live inside of a box. They couldn't even fathom being a millionaire. This is the type of person that's like, oh, come on, be realistic. But you are realistic, because aren't there people that's rich and famous out there? So why you can't be one of them? Especially when God already said that you could. But you got people talking in your energy that's not even your friends. These are clear nemesises. These are clear enemies, and they're like, yeah, you'll never be that. Let's be realistic. These people are real pessimists. Real pessimistic. So anyway, that's been your reading for today. It was a financial reading. Okay, with a little treat, with some treats in there about a lover and stuff like that. I hope you enjoyed the reading. I'm out. Talk to you guys later. See you guys later. Thank you for the likes and stuff like that. Thank you. See you guys tomorrow.